And welcome inside the Backstage Pass. We are here. Of course, it's day one, CRS 2023, and appreciate everybody making it possible here. Of course, Bangtail Whiskey, our friends over at Gentle Ben Spirits, and of course, HonkyTonk, Texas. We're here. My voice is holding up. Kirsty Cross now as we switch places here, live on Facebook, the YouTube channel, and powered by the sportsguyspodcast.com. Here with the legends, two of my favorites here as we talk Exile music for the next 7-8 minutes here. What's going on, guys? How you doing?
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, too. It's the weather change, I guess you could say, first of all. So not at full strength voice-wise, but we are here. Let's talk about you guys. 60 years.
60 years.
Amazing. I can believe it because I grew up listening to you guys with the old vinyl records and, of course, all the great songs. Talk about celebrating that milestone and kind of what's ahead now for 2023.
Sure. Well, go ahead, Steve.
Well, 60 years. It's actually amazing. It's amazing to us, I guess, as it is to other people. They're still around. They're still going. And somehow the glue that's held us together for this long is still intact. And, we still get along great. I think we've transcended the family part of it. And it's really close.
You know, it's all about, I always tell people, any hard line of work is difficult. It's hard out there. You guys have stuck together. The chemistry, I think, like you said, longest lasting active members in the band with original members still together. And I mean, from the 80s, you guys are still on tour today. That band chemistry has to be important, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's hard to kind of say how it does work, but when it does work, just don't mess with it, and we just keep rolling. And we're very fortunate.
Talk about just the writing of songs.
Sure.
Back in the day, you guys worked with some amazing songwriters. You love to write music, obviously, too, as well. The songs that stand the test of time, Woke Up in Love, and all these great hits that you guys had back in the day. What still makes those timeless classics today?
I guess they still sound fresh. People listen to them, they're still relevant. And, it's always a blessing when songs stand the test of time and people still want to hear them. They still want to listen to them, come out and see us live.
I'm not a songwriter, so I'd like to add, JP and Sonny wrote almost everything that we did through the years, almost all the hits, and they have really hit their stride again now. We have a fresh album coming out, and they have co-written it along with Sharon Vaughn, who is a very famous, successful writer. So I'm very proud of the material, and I'm very proud of them for what they brought to the band.
We've got a brand new project, celebrating 60 years that will be out late spring, early summer, and it's called, the title of the project is called A Million Miles Later. And it also is the title song of the thing. So, we've been hard at it.
I bet so. Now, to another great milestone, 45th anniversary of Kiss You All Over. Number one in 1978.
That's correct.
That was 2 years before I was born, but I will say that's when my dad took out those records. He said, "Son, you're 4 years old. I'm putting Exile on your music player right there. That's what you're going to hear to as well."
Yeah.
And I know it charted. It was number one for about 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Charted for 23 weeks. Another one of those special songs.
Oh, absolutely. It gave us our career. It's people still demand. Obviously, we play the song. It's been a blessing. Absolutely has.
I love it too. And also the Kentucky Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
I believe it was 2013.
Yes.
Recognition, obviously, out there, any Hall of Fame is great. And a lot of people say they get into this business not for the credentials or the awards, but it's nice to see it when the recognition comes.
Oh yeah. I don't think we ever could have imagined that any kind of awards that have come our way. You don't get into start playing music for that, but when it does happen, kind of as a recognition, it really feels good, obviously.
Now, remember the same song we talked about there, "Kiss You All Over"?
Yeah.
That was in a Adam Sandler movie. Was that in Happy Gilmore?
That was Happy Gilmore. We got a lot of mileage on that.
A lot of mileage on that one,
Yeah.
too. So I had to put that. One of the best movies. I'm sure a lot of people have seen that one, too. I love it, guys, because I love that we talked about the chemistry there a little bit, too. Let me ask you this. As far as Nashville's concerned here, I'm seeing so much talent on every corner I walk. Broadway, singers, songwriters, writers' rounds. We've gone to some last year and this year, meeting some amazing people.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's something in the water. Obviously, just it's something out there. What is it about Nashville, about singer-songwriters now that these artists are busting out from everywhere?
Well, the famous saying is it all starts with a song. And Nashville is the hub. It has been for how many years? 60 years, whatever it is, as the songwriting mecca. mean, not to discount anything that comes out of New York or LA or anywhere in Texas or wherever, but for songwriting, performing this is the capital of it right here. And if you show up and you're a songwriter, you want to be in this town, put your big boy pants on or your big girl pants on, and come on.
We talked about you guys withstanding the test of time too. What advice would you give? Because I'm meeting so many great young artists out there that you guys have been a song 45 years to make it, 60 years together, celebrating that milestone and pursuing music.
Wow. I mean, I guess it would just be true to yourself. I mean, whatever you're in a band or you're a solo artist, write your songs, be true to yourself, and go for it with all your heart. 100 miles an hour,
and never give up. There's no reason in the world for you to give up except for your own choice. Perhaps you've had enough at some point. Other than that, no matter what people say, no matter what you do, keep going.
I tell you, while I'm here, I've got to go. I think we're going to try to go Wednesday night to the Grand Ole Opry.
Yeah.
Never seen a performance there, but I want to go with my co-host here too as well. Try to go. You guys have stepped on that stage and graced it so many times. Talk about just the Opry experience and what it's like to stand out there in the center circle. I'm sure it never gets old.
Man, it's a thrill every time we get to the Opry. Absolutely. Again, when you walk out on that stage and you're just reminded of all the great artists and talent that have appeared on that stage, and you're just a small part of it. It's an amazing experience, and it never gets old, ever.
It's a great honor.
Let me ask you this: have you ever taken it in just as a kind of a patron, just out there in the audience to watch somebody perform? If you guys are performing, who was your favorite artist to kind of watch there as a member of the audience? Are you backstage or something like that?
I will sometimes we'll have guests come and be guests in the band. We'll go out front and watch the show, and I'll step out there with them and watch the show. It's a great show.
Yeah,
the audio is top notch, and one after another, rapid succession, and it's highly entertaining.
We've appeared on the Opry and seen so many great artists appear. It would almost be hard to name who is the best or the favorite. Everybody from Bill Anderson. Bill is a friend of ours. Bill and Skill and the Oak Ridge Boys. It's just on and on and on. It's a thrill being able to be a part of it and watching the great artists that also appear with us on the show. I'll tell you one quick thing real quick. Backstage, we were on stage, and I looked up the side stage, and Barry Gibb was standing side stage. The Bee Gees.
The Bee Gees, yes, sir.
So, I kept looking over, and my mind was just blown. So we finished our performance, went into our dressing room. Who shows up at Barry Gibb? And he was so complimentary and so nice. You remember that whole thing? Took pictures with us. And again, I was almost speechless, literally.
Yeah.
So that kind of thing happens too on the Opry.
All right, let's do a little rapid fire to wrap it up. Go for it.
Yeah. Talking about a new album, tell us everything. With the backstage pass, we want to know about this album.
Okay.
A Million Miles Later.
It's called A Million Miles Later, with the title song A Million Miles Later.
Love it.
We've written, I think, 15 or 16 tracks for this on the project. We are covering an old song called 16 Tons that was made famous by Tennessee Ernie Ford all those umpteen years ago. That's the only cover song we're doing. But all new material. We're really, really excited about this project. I can't wait for you guys to hear it. It's going to be awesome.
I'm ready for that too. Like I said, we'll put them back on the show and of course do some.
Yeah,
more.
I've got some of the songs right here. You want to hear? No, I can't. I can't play it for you yet.
We don't get that. We don't
Not
get
yet.
that.
Sonny's a great player yet, no
Not
doubt
yet.
about it. Let's do a little rapid fire, have a little fun with that too. Favorite places to eat in Nashville? What do you like?
Sheesh. What do you like?
I like Nemo's, I like Amerigo's, Inch. Inch is practically next door to where we are right now.
I was at the Palm last night. That's great. God, there's so many cool, even newer restaurants right now. They're happening all the time, so it's hard to keep up. It really is.
I love it too. All right, let's have fun with this. First song you ever sang? could be your own
I'm
music.
not a singer.
The first thing we ever sang, that I ever sang,
Yeah.
maybe Louie, something like that. Yeah.
I like that too.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Let's talk a little bit about. Let's stay with the food category. I know
All
you
right.
like this one
Yeah.
too. Pizza. How do you guys like pizza as far as toppings on it? What do you like?
We get pizza every night after every show.
If you're a show.
So whatever the local outlet is, sometimes it's the normal stuff, and other times it's local. And some of those are outstanding.
But we'll get it loaded.
Yeah.
We have a combination, everything, all the toppings to just pepperoni or whatever. And, hey, we're pizza fans.
I'm with you
Who's
right
not?
there. Who's not a pizza fan? Favorite. Last one we'll do. Favorite shows to binge watch. What do you enjoy binge watching? What series? What shows?
Oh man. Well,
Of course, House of Cards.
That's a good one.
yeah, it's great. Well, I just finished all of the Yellowstone stuff.
Oh yeah.
1923, 1883, binged on all that.
One I saw recently, hilarious.
Oh,
Kunk on Earth. Have you seen that?
I haven't seen that one.
yeah, pretty funny stuff.
It's pretty funny stuff.
Yeah.
Right there. Well, I love it. Well, guys, thanks for being with us again. Exile, the legends of the business celebrating 60 years in the industry. New album coming out very soon, A Million Miles Later.
Yep.
And, of course, the 45th anniversary of Kiss You All Over. Love these guys. Fantastic. More great interviews to come today. Presented by our friends at Bangtail Whiskey, our friends at HonkyTonk, Texas, and Gentle Ben Spirits. We're live, CRS 2023. More to come on the Backstage Pass. Hang tight. More interviews coming up.